Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Beauty by Hiuy. If you haven't seen me around before, I started off on Instagram on Beauty by Hiuy and I talk about all things skincare and makeup. So a bit about what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be focusing on applying foundation. It's a bit of a get ready with me video, but I get a lot of questions about, should I use a beauty blender or, should I use a brush to apply foundation. So I'll be talking a bit about that as I get ready for an event today. So as you can see, I've done my eyeshadow already. I've kind of prepped my skin up until the sunscreen stage. After the sunscreen stage, and I'm up to primer. So I'll be using this Mecca Max primer, which is a SPF 30 primer. I don't really know how much SPF is in it, so I like to, especially because I'm going to be on a boat today, I like to kind of have SPF underneath. I've been starting to push the primer in rather than rub it all the way through. Okay, alright, kind of whilst I let that sit, I've wet my sponge. This is the original beauty blender. This is a little bit dirty. I kind of wash it weekly because I wear makeup every day, and I've got a bit of a sample of the Hourglass kind of Vanish, and I'm really liking it. It's just that it's very expensive, and I feel like if I have this I won't use any of my other 20 foundations. Alright, something I've been doing lately is basically just with my finger, just kind of doing that, dabbing in or squeezing it onto like my hand and then dabbing from there, and kind of doing it in the key areas like so. And you'll see what I mean, but literally this foundation like goes a really long way, so I'll probably put on too much already, but we can work with that. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to wet it really good, and you want to squeeze the middle of it. Some people use this side, but I don't know, maybe because my face is like really big or something like that, I find the bottom is much better for me, so I squeeze the sides just with my fingers like that, and I'm pushing in, and I'm kind of, as I'm pushing, swiping a bit as well, not just doing like straight on dab. So I'm kind of going out to the side, and I just find that that gives a nice fuller coverage. And I rarely use a brush, like only if I feel like something's not working for me that day I go in with a brush, but usually it doesn't really work out for me when I use a brush, so I always end up going over it with a sponge. So if something's not applying right on my skin, it might be a little bit different for some other people, it's usually because something's going on with the skincare steps or my skincare routine at night rather than the actual foundation itself or the primer. Like, do you see how easy that just went on? Like, that's crazy. So I think I had like kind of thicker dots on this side, so you'll see probably this side's not as full, so I'm just gonna very lightly, and I've used, it's probably too much even. I guess I can maybe blend some into my neck. Like, seriously, that took like, what, a minute? Not even a minute, because I'm being fussy. So flawless, I love it. And that's it, you're done basically. Sometimes if you have parts that have like excess foundation, I kind of will use the sides and dab it in. So yeah, I definitely always recommend a sponge. I've used like the cheap beauty blenders if you want, or the beauty sponge if you want something that's a bit more affordable. I kind of don't like the real techniques for myself, so I always go back to the original, but I will do a video like comparison with sponges and stuff like that in the future. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with concealer now, and I'll kind of just talk as I go because, like I said, this one was more about the foundation side things. And with the same sponge, and I still do the squeezing motion. Push, really push it in. And I haven't applied like eyeshadow underneath yet because I always like do my concealer first. Mercier powder, which is like my holy grail, especially if I'm going out. Like, I'm too scared to kind of try anything else if I know I'm going to be like taking a lot of photos, especially because a lot of things have flashback. With powder, I don't do like that kind of swiping as well as pushing. I just press. See, there's like literally no flashback. It's amazing. I'm just gonna press all over as well. And this is also a new thing I've been doing lately, is like spraying my face after I do my foundation. So I'm gonna, maybe I should fix my eyes. Maybe I'll do that because I'll just quickly, eyes itchy now. Okay, run a little bit of colour underneath my eye. I feel like if I do it after I spray, it's gonna look a bit silly. I'm gonna do my liquid eyeliner off camera because I'm just not good with that. So anyway, we spray. Now I can go out. Just kidding. Alright, be right back. I might do my eyes and then come back for my cheeks. Okay, so I've got my lashes on, I've done my lower lash line, so we're back to do the cheeks and well, the rest of the face. So I'm going to use this NARS Orgasm Infatuation palette. I know, it's so pretty, right? So in this is the Laguna bronzer and the Orgasm blush, which is what I'm going to use. So I might start with a more kind of smaller brush to just contour a little bit, and I'm going for like a really glowy look without too much contour today. So otherwise I'd usually use a more ash grey colour. Okay, and then with a bigger brush, the same bronzer, I'm just kind of doing the rest of the face. And it's very easy with this particular palette to like go in too much and then look like you have heaps and heaps of product on your cheeks. So can you see it shows up on camera really strongly, but in my mirror it doesn't really. So I always have to remind myself to like hold back. Let's do a little bit on the nose, all over the face. Okay, and then just with my angled Holy Grail brush, I'm going to go in with the Orgasm blush and just tapping along here. And then rubbing in on the cheeks. That's pretty much it for that part. And the lovely Anastasia Resi highlighter for that glow. And that's basically it. And I just take my leftover powder from the Laura Mercier and tap over the cheeks. And spray my face and all done. I'm just going to finish up with a lipstick colour, but there you have it, guys. Take my hair out so you can see. Ready to go. Turn down this. It's a little bit better.